weekend of the 2021 NBA playoffs was wild. After some surprise wins and a lot of drama, we decided to see how the rest of the postseason.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days, playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University.
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Kings, and
position, you start to gear up 2 weeks after the All-Star break to get yourself in the position that you want to compete in the postseason.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Here's Simons, covered by Heel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Portland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And so he hits both. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Pass to Cobb. Healed outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel. Portland leading. Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Jones. And the pass to Simons. 4 on the shot clock. Over right. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Jones sends it back. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right, left side. And it's Junior missing. Here's Simons. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. And the well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Derek Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And Junior throws it down. Greg Jr., as you know, taken in this year's draft. He didn't last long on the board, and this team jumped on the chance to draft him.
There are a lot of high upside players in the draft, but none more so than Junior. He's an athletic monster and could end up being the best player of this class.
Sacramento leading by 5. Cobb passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel? And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter event. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Junior's checked in for the Kings. McCollum outside. It's blocked, and they get it back. And that one is good. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Halliburton is out there with Fox. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Junior. And it's Barnes and at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Kings have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. They throw good, Junior.
And of course, we know the history between Cobb and Junior. These two seem to have their fates intertwined. They're always going to be connected.
And Greg, now the two rookies are playing for the same side. They've been competitive for so long, so it's nice to see them join forces. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. And a wide open look for McCollum, off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Junior throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
What?
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cobb's checked in for Barnes. Hield comes in for Halliburton. And it's Wright in for Fox.
Oh, too much. Look at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Hield with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's 1:26 left in the 3rd. Lillard against Wright. Tries it from 19. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Lillard.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Hield the pass to Junior. Wright dishes to Junior. He kicks it to Cobb. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Cobb. Cobb's got 4 assists now tonight. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard surveying the D. The 3 sinks the triple. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Junior, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Kings lead by 8. And Junior, coming into the NBA from college ball, wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
Hield the pass to Junior, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Kings have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Down low, Cantor kicks to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Jones. Damian Lillard out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Three-pointer Hield. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
What focus there. You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Here's Simons, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Cobb. First free throw is good. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Medu. Harrison Barnes comes in for Cobb. Halliburton's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Wright. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Damian Lillard. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Kings with the ball. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Passes it to Whiteside. Here's Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Oh, great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 9-point game. It's McCollum on the wing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
At the line for your Kings, 2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton. Good on both. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for... And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, good to see you.
I see you out there doing work.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
Good snatch, man. Hey, yo, right here. What's the big? Switch. I can't miss.
Get your mind right. Just like that. Get your mind right.
Great energy and practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Do you ever question what you eat? Is it safe? Our team exposes toxins in food and even water, then demands change. It's only fair that your food won't make you sick, because if we are what we eat, it better be good. Learn more at consumerreports.org/mindful.
Your Xfinity home security system can't help you improve your meditation technique, but it can give you peace of mind with 24/7 professional monitoring. So while you decompress from the week, Xfinity Home has you covered with real-time alerts and cellular and battery backup to help keep you up and running. Plus, it's installed by experts and powered by Wi-Fi from Xfinity. So that's one less thing for you to worry about. Learn more at Xfinity.com.
Jazz held off the Grizzlies in a feisty 7-game set, and Boston upset Brooklyn in a wild 6-game series. And the Mavericks got their revenge on the Clippers with a gentleman's sweep. The second round featured even more high-stakes drama in the East. Boston needed 7 games to put away a tenacious Bucks team, while the Sixers proved to be too much against a young Hawks core. In the West, Luka continued to light it up in a 5-game series win for the Mavs, while the Lakers...
What's your daily sip? When you join our subscription...
Only moments away from Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Kings taking on the Jazz. For Sacramento, 2 wins and 1 loss to start the season. They want to maintain that winning track. Jazz, Kings, only on 2K Sports. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, "I've always been a winner at every level." My teams have found ways to win, so I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy. Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox is out there with Halliburton, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And for you. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Ilyasova. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Junior comes in for Marvin Bagley. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Wright in for Halliburton. Wright outside. Kings moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Clarkson passes to Favors. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. At the teardrop, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Fox passes to Wright. Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Junior. Lock at 6. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, I like the fact that this team continues to fight and have clawed themselves back into a point where they're in striking distance.
And so it's Sacramento with their leads. Points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They've got Favors. O'Neal is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems.
Good eye from Cobb, spotting the wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Utah calls timeout, As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fair. And the Kings making a change here. Junior's checked in.
Number 25.
Conley against Fox. Ilyasova. No one around him. No good. That would have tied it. Sacramento leading by 3 on the court for Sacramento. Halliburton is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Junior. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Mitchell. The offensive rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Inside, deflects the pass. Junior, and he makes good on the layup. Junior's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
They double team Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Ingles kicks to Conley. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 12-4 run. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell looking it over. Conley against Bagley. Conley dishes to Ingles. Passes it to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Now, here's Junior. Ingles covering. Shot clock at 5. And Fox gets it to go.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. 11-point game. Can't connect. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
So the Kings win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Because the one thing this year could use is dependability. Carpe diem, try Carpe Monthum.
Seize the May. Get dependable deals all month long on Maytag appliances through June 2nd, because May is Maytag month.
I know you probably haven't traveled in a while, but don't worry. Expedia Travel Week is coming, and you can save 20% or more on thousands of hotels between June 8th and 12th. Expedia, it matters who you travel with. Limited availability, blackout dates apply.
Total Wireless gives you amazing devices on 5G and unlimited plans starting at $25 a month. Total Wireless. Do amazing. 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. Month equals 30 days. See terms and conditions at totalwireless.com.
Hold on, don't move.
What I'll do. Stay focused on your workout.
Over here, gentlemen. Time to get to work. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Set it up and get started.
Everyone's career is different, and reaching your goals takes time. LinkedIn Learning helps you get there faster with courses for in-demand skills trending on LinkedIn. Engineers are learning cutting-edge languages to make better, cooler products. Salespeople are learning to ask better questions to make their numbers. Job seekers are learning to network better so the job they want becomes the job they get. No matter your goal, LinkedIn Learning helps you learn the skills to make it happen. LinkedIn Learning. Try free for 1